Hey Rockers fans, Brittany Baldi here, your on-field host, and sitting with me is your shortstop, Ryan Grotjohn. I am so excited for you all to get to know him a little bit more behind the scenes. Last year I did a really in-depth interview where you got to find out where he's from and all of that good stuff. But this year we're gonna start off with, what were you up to this off season?
I did a lot of traveling, and then I had my sister's wedding in November, which was pretty exciting. Went skiing in Utah, I went to the beach a couple times, went kind of north too in like Sedona area, but just some traveling with some family, nothing too crazy, but just enjoying the time at home.
How was the wedding? Were you actually in the wedding party? And what was your go-to dance style? Are you a dance person or you chill off on the side?
I like dancing a little bit. I like just getting the crowd involved, so I'll make myself look stupid if I have to. Yeah, I was one of the groomsmen, which was pretty special. It ended up being just an amazing wedding, and my sister was super happy, so it was good.
As far as your workout routine, assuming it's a little bit different off-season versus in-season, so let's discuss that.
Definitely. Season time, it's definitely more strict. I'm usually in at least Monday through Friday. If I miss a day, I'll go on a Saturday. Very strict, at least 5 days a week minimum. During season, it's a little different. It's tough when you're on the road sometimes. Like last week, we were on the road for a week, so it's hard to get a workout in. But during season, I try to get at least 2 workouts in, whether that's at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week. It's nice that we have Mondays off because I can get a workout in on Mondays, but a couple times a week.
Is there a specific routine that you enjoy most? Are you like a CrossFit type of person in the off season? Light weights, swimming?
No, I'm not super into the CrossFit. I just like normal lifting, whether that's with the trainer or at the gym. During season, since I'm only doing a couple times a week, I like doing like kind of full body or upper body or lower body one day. But
so this question kind of goes with the workout routine. Clean eating, in season and off season. What meals do you enjoy eating just to stay fit?
I definitely try to eat as clean as possible. I try not to eat out. Sometimes it's tough as baseball players. We get done late or we're on the road and only McDonald's is open. But for the most part, I try to eat clean. Meats, carbs, vegetables, rice. We have a meal prep place that a lot of the guys have been going to. So I've been going there and getting meals, which are great. But yeah, I just try and keep it real. Meat, veggies, some rice, stuff like that.
Any specific vitamins or special health drinks that you enjoy? And the reason why I'm asking these questions are, you High Point Rockers fans were interested in what some of these players do to stay fit and in shape. So here you go. From Ryan Grotti, right here.
I feel like I'm not the best example. I don't drink a lot of drinks. Like I don't drink any energy drinks. I don't drink sodas.
Oh, there's your answer.
Yeah, exactly. Being from Arizona, it's so hot. You're used to drinking water every day. So I don't know, I really just drink a lot of water. I do drink coffee every day. I have to have my coffee. I guess that's my energy drink, but just coffee and water, nothing too crazy.
So I'll ask you this question. I'm not a coffee drinker. My husband is. He likes cold brew. I don't know the difference between hot coffee, cold brew, shake and stirred.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to turn on the Keurig. So how do you like your coffee?
There's so many different types of coffee things. I actually was a barista in college, and so I know a little bit about coffee. But I'm a caramel macchiato guy. I'm kind of that Scottsdale bougie, caramel frappuccino, those kind of styles. But I do love a good cold brew. And cold brew is nice.
So you and Ryan will have to go get a cold brew sometime. Date nights with your girlfriend. I just met her for the first time ever. Super sweet. Let's talk about her for a little bit.
Yeah, no, she's amazing. We're pretty chill. We like Monday or Sunday we're talking about going to see a movie.
Nice.
We like little movie nights. We like going out to nice dinners and having like a good meal. We don't have to do too much. Like back home we've gone golfing together. We've done little mini golf. We've gone to the lake and stuff, but we're kind of chill. We like just going to have a nice dinner or go see a movie or come back home and just kind of watch a movie, but just kind of chill.
So when she comes to visit you here in High Point, or she visits you on the road like in Gastonia, how is that experience and how is your gameplay different when somebody is here supporting you that cares for you?
It's weird because I think when you have people here, it's obviously fun and exciting and you get to kind of try and put on a show for people, but it can be stressful at times too if you have family or family friends or whatever it may be. But I always love when my family's here or Callie's here. But yeah, when she's here, it was cool. We got to drive up to Charlotte and kind of she got to check out shopping in Charlotte. So I don't know, it's fun having people here and it's been enjoying having her here too.
Last question involving Callie. How did you ask her out? What was the first date like?
But we were in Arizona and I was home. It was like kind of winter time and there is a country bar down in Cave Creek called Buffalo Chip. and I went with a group of friends to Buffalo Chip, and we had known each other for a while. We had been family friends since we were kids. We went to the same middle school, and our moms were friends and stuff, which is kind of cool. But we were at Buffalo Chip and got to talking, and I eventually asked her out on a date that night, and we went to Mexican food like a couple days later, and rest is history.
Love that. That is very sweet. I love getting to know how people in general just like meet their significant other. Everybody has a special story. I want to discuss superstitions. I know a lot of professional athletes will have weird superstitions, whether it be lucky socks, don't step on a certain crack, wearing the same jersey even if it's not washed, if you're playing well, maybe not washing your PJs or something like that. I know here at the ballpark, if you guys are playing well, Brian Pereira will bring in donuts for the team. So do you have any specific superstitions that you go with if you're playing well?
I definitely am on the donut train. I have to have my donut if Brian brings them in. Those always have hits. I feel like it's changed all throughout my time playing baseball. College and pro ball, it's all been different. Sometimes it's how I put my batting gloves, if I do my left one first, or if I put my Evo shield on my elbow first. I'll do certain things with like my shoes. If like I wore my boots the day before and I got a hit, I got to wear my boots again. Or if I wore jeans that day, it's like, okay, I wore jeans.
Put the same shoe on the same time every day.
Yeah, or if I wore a hat the day before and it didn't give me a hit, I got to wear a different hat. So certain things like that, kind of little. I try not to get too involved in the superstitions, but I mean, we're athletes, it's kind of part of it.
Love it. Yeah, I remember, I bring this up because I think I spoke about this in one of our other interviews, but I used to be a big fan of Nomar Garciaparra, and he used to have the most wacky routine whenever he would get up to bat. He would be playing around with the batting gloves.
Yeah, like
it literally took him. Yeah, it literally was like 25 times in a row, like banging his cleats, and it took the dude like a half hour to bat. You would never see that nowadays, probably with the pitch clock.
Say pitch clock. He'd be struck out, and he wouldn't even have a pitch.
That's true. So it is interesting to see how like the game is evolving and how things are changing, but I had to ask you, obviously, because you are our shortstop. What favorite fun activity do you enjoy most in the clubhouse? I know you guys, I think some of you play cards, there's video games in there, I think, or some people like to take naps, or I think there's like a foosball table. I have no idea. I've never actually been in there during these activities. However, what is your favorite activity?
Mine is ping pong.
Okay.
I love playing ping pong. I love getting on the table. I grew up with a ping pong table. Two of my best friends to this day, we grew up playing ping pong together, so anytime I can play ping pong, I love that. Love good card games. But I mean, in the clubhouse, there's so many guys. Everyone's doing something different. You got guys that are in the training room doing something. You got guys that just like eating. Someone, like you said, like taking naps. But cards, ping pong. We have a little putting mat. Guys will get on and putt. There is the PlayStation in there where guys are playing golf on there. So we have a lot of different options for stuff to do. But ping pong is my go-to.
It almost sounds like an adult summer camp a little bit.
Yeah, exactly what it is.
There. What do you enjoy most about road trips when you're not actually on the fields playing?
I think the bus trips, and to a point where like bus trips are hard and they can be long. Just like last week, we had an 11-hour bus ride and a 9.5-hour bus ride back. But being on the bus, messing around, playing card games, we play poker, we'll tell stories, like I think that time is special to me. That and being in the hotel after games, going to get dinner with the guys. Because when you're at home, you don't get to do that as much. You know, you're with each other at the field, but game ends and, you know, everyone goes to their apartment or host family or whatever. But you kind of get that time to really connect as a team.
Love that answer. I have a couple quick rapid fire questions, and then we're going to switch it over, talk a little bit about baseball, and then we'll wrap this up.
Perfect.
But I appreciate you being here.
Yeah.
Some rapid fire questions for you, my High Point Rockers fans. Do you like to eat breakfast or do you fast in the morning? I'm one of those people that can go either or. I like to fast and not eat until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon, but I know everybody's different. What do you like to do?
I'm a breakfast person. And it doesn't have to be 9 a.m. I can eat breakfast at 1. Like today, I didn't even eat till later. I worked out this morning and then got some breakfast at like 12:31. Perfect. So breakfast I definitely need to have.
Love to hear it. I asked Jonas Scalaro this question, so we're going to ask you. Do you like to make your bed in the morning, or you just like get up and go, leave it messy all day?
Make my bed in the morning. And that partially stems on my girlfriend too. She definitely is make the bed. So I'm kind of trained. If I don't do it, I get yelled at. So I definitely try and make the bed every morning. But it's good. It's a good routine, and there's a lot of mental things with that as far as like making your bed and getting up. So
I'll tell you Jonas' answer. So he said he likes to sleep on top of the sheets and on top of the covers. That way he never has to make his bed. And I was like, that's like the hack.
Yeah,
that's the life hack that all of us need.
And just throw a little blanket on you.
Exactly, that's what he does. Cats or dogs?
Dogs. I like cats, but dogs.
Lakes or oceans or both?
I like both, but can't beat the ocean.
Rainy day or sunshine?
I feel like I have to say sunshine. I'm from Arizona. I have to.
Takeout or home cooked meal?
Home cooked meal. Always. Home cooked meal.
And we're going to start to wrap up, talk a little bit about baseball. I'm hoping you guys are getting to know Ryan a little bit behind the scenes. Again, you guys see him on the field all the time, but you guys don't get to know them personally. So here we go. How do you get yourself out of a slump? Everybody goes through them. And mentally, how do you get past a challenging day on the field? Again, everybody goes through them.
Yeah, baseball is, 70% of the time you're failing, you're in the Hall of Fame. So it's definitely a failed sport, but I don't know, baseball's hard. There's so many different ways that someone can get themselves out of a slump. I don't necessarily know my specific things. I think every slump that I've been in, something different has gotten me out. Whether that's a phone call with my parents or going out to eat with some buddies to try to get away or something. But really it's just that constant day in and day out of just trying to push through and get through that, okay, hey, maybe I'm just one hit away from getting going. Maybe I'm a walk away, or maybe I make a good play and now I get to have a good at bat or something. But it's just trying to find little positives somewhere, where it's, if I don't hit that day, well, maybe I made a couple good plays on defense and that helped the team. Or I got a walk and I stole a base and eventually scored and that helped. So it's taking little positives, because not every day you're gonna go 4 for 4. We'd love to. Some days you're gonna go for 5 and maybe it's back-to-back days. But you just try to do something each day to make yourself better and hopefully help the team.
Currently, we are about halfway through the 2024 season. What is one of your most memorable moments thus far here with the High Point Rockers? Sure, there's a lot of them. But
I know. It's been a good season so far. You guys have been playing well and stuff. We've had some walk-offs, which are cool. I'd probably say the walk-offs that we've had. I know Figgy's had a walk-off. I know Colin hit that walk-off homer. I'd probably say that.
You had a couple of nice plays out there.
I've had a couple good plays.
I remember there was one recently where I said to Ryan, I was like, that could have been on like ESPN or something. You were like jumping up like this and like grabbed it. And I was like,
I've never got to be on ESPN
great.
for a play. I'd love to do that. That'd be awesome. But honestly, just being in here every day has been great.
I probably just got out of frame when I did that, by the way.
Right.
I'm like,
you jumped too high.
Jumped too high. But awesome. We appreciated you coming on here. We'll definitely have you back on here again at some point. And any last words for the High Point Rockers fans? I'll let you answer this for them.
Just thank you guys. You guys have been incredible this season. I know I was here last year and some other guys were too, and you guys were awesome last season. But I know we all very much appreciate it. Every day that we're out here and we see you guys supporting us really, really means a lot. So thank you guys.